What's up, YouTube? I am back today with another video. Welcome back if you are a subscriber, and if you are new, welcome to our channel. I'm so excited to have you. So today I'm super excited about the video. I am going to be giving you guys a iPad drawing tutorial. If you don't know, I love graphic design. I hope to be a freelance graphic designer when I graduate this December. So I wanted to share with you guys all of my tips and tricks for digital drawing. So I use Procreate in this video, which is an app where you can do digital drawings. And I also use the Apple iPad, I don't know what generation, 7th generation, I think, I don't know. And I use the 1st generation Apple Pencil. So if you don't have an iPad or an Apple product at all, don't fear. You can always use an app called Infinite Painter. I had it on my Android phone and I just used like a little stylus pen that I got for free somewhere, and that works just as well. So we're gonna get started. First, I'm gonna give you guys a quick tutorial of Procreate and show you where all the tools are. And then we're gonna do 3 art pieces. One is just a simple creative word piece. The second one is going to be me teaching you how to actually do calligraphy on the iPad. And then the third one is going to be an abstract background tutorial. And then you can combine the abstract background with the word art or the calligraphy. And I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. So enough talking, let's get into the video.
Okay, so as you can see here, you have your designs. And if you click the plus in the top right, you can select which size you want to do. I usually go with the standard iPad screen size. And then you can use your fingers to pinch and zoom your canvas. In the top left, there is a tool section. And if you go there, you can actually turn on the drawing guide under the canvas section, which gives you a nice grid. Under the add section, you can actually insert a file or a photo or text. Right here, you can see that I am adding a text. And there are a lot of options to choose from. On the left, you can choose your font, and then you can change the size and other settings. In the top right, you can actually see that there is a layers section right next to the color selector, and the bottom layer is the background color. Tap it to select your background color, and then you can use the plus to continue adding new layers to draw on. I chose a new layer, and now I am choosing a pen and the color of the pen. I like to use dry ink, which is what I'm showing you right now, and then I also like to use the studio pen and the monoline. Those are my top 3 brushes. I turn my streamline all the way up to 100% when using these brushes. And I'm just showing you guys the difference between the 3. I'll show you a close-up here in a second. On the left slider bar, you can actually choose the size of your brush. I'm going to show you different sizes. That's the top slider bar, and then the bottom slider bar is different opacity. So I'm going to show you 100% and then turn it down a little bit each way. You guys can see how those settings work. You can delete layers by swiping right on the layer, and now I'm going to show you smart shapes. If you draw a shape, just hold at the end until it snaps into a smart shape, and then you can select what shape you want it to be, such as a rectangle, a square, a circle, an ellipse, etc. And that helps you make perfectly looking drawn shapes. Then you can take the circle in the top right corner and drag it over to fill in your shape. You can use any color, just drag and drop it into your shape, and there you go. First thing you're going to do when you open your file is go in and change the background color, and you can do any background color that you want to do. And then we're going to go in and choose our brush. I decided to use the studio pen, and then in the top left settings, go ahead and add a text box like I showed you before and type whatever word you want. For this tutorial, I chose to use the word hello. Change the font to whatever font you desire and make it as big as you want to on your page. And then you can turn on your drawing grid like I showed you guys before under the settings and canvas settings. And then you can use the cursor to align it to the center of the page. Next, choose your brush color, and you can actually fill in the text with any color you want. I actually chose to go with black after I had already made the text box. And I chose a white pen. Make sure streamline is up to 100% like I told you guys before, and then choose your desired pen size. Next, you're going to write in cursive over top the text box or underneath, whatever's easier for you, and then you can rearrange the layers. And this is how you are going to do the word piece. Next, you're going to learn how to do calligraphy. So I chose a square and I changed the background to a light teal color, and then I chose a black brush. For this one, make sure you're using a studio pen with the streamline up to 100. You actually can change the pen if you'd like to, but I would definitely recommend something in the calligraphy category. For calligraphy, you want your downstrokes to be thick and your upstrokes to be very thin. So when you're going up on a letter, you do not press very hard at all, and when you go down on the letter, you're going to add pressure, and that will signal your Apple Pencil to make a thicker line. This takes a lot of technique and a lot of practice, but just knowing the up and down strokes is what is going to get you there. So I would recommend practicing this as much as you need to get it perfect for you. Last, we're going to work on the abstract background. So you're going to go ahead and choose a background color, as we love to do. And I actually decided to go with a light yellow color. And then you're going to go into your pens, and this is the fun part. You can choose any pen you want. I started with a flower pen and I chose a pink sort of color, and it actually gave me a bunch of flowers that were in the same color range, so that's a really cool pen. I recommend the vintage category of pens in Procreate for this, and I also really love some of the textured pens as well. Some of the ones that I highlighted in this video are called Grunge, Flower Power, Molecula, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, Twig, Campania, and Dry Ink. And basically what I do is make a watercolory kind of background, and then I actually go into the adjustments and I turn down the opacity. I do this with almost every layer. The key to an abstract background is to create a bunch of different layers that you can move around and change the opacities, change the blurriness, and really blend them together. So I'd really recommend starting a new layer every time you change color of pen or type of pen. So here you can see that I'm changing my opacities a lot and just adding a lot of different elements to the background. And the video actually is about to cut out, but I did put in the time-lapse version of me doing this drawing.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I am hoping to do another one of these videos soon where I teach you guys how to do a portrait illustration digitally. I think it will be really awesome. If you like this video and if you want to see more of these digital drawing tutorials in the future, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps us out so much and we love to see it. Welcome to the family if you guys are new and about to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!